All right, Shalom, all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Waharakan Kodash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone for teaching and ruling well in the scripture. Salutations to Akim across the world, pushing his word in truth and in sincerity and with charity. And you know, I'm gonna start it off with scripture. This is Second Ezra chapter 6:1. It says, "And he said unto me," the angel speaking unto Ezra, "in the beginning, when the earth was made, before the borders of the world stood, or ever the winds blew, before it thundered and lightened, or ever the foundations of paradise were laid, before the fair flowers were seen, or ever the movable powers were established, before the innumerable multitude of angels were gathered together, or ever the heights of the air were lifted up, before the measures of the firmament were named, or ever the chimneys in Zion were hot, and the present years were sought out." So this is going into the angel telling Ezra about the years, all right, way before Ezra, man, way before the earth was created. And way before the earth was created and all these things function as they do, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, all right, ultimately orchestrated the end that we're living in now, this reality, man. And who would be in control and who would be coming into power in this last day, all right, spoken of in the scriptures, man. In the last days, the end days, as they say. Second Ezra 6:6. "Then did I consider these things, and they all were made through me alone, and through none else, and through none other. By me also they shall be ended, and by none other." That's why the Lord is in control of this reality. This is the end, all right, of the captivity of the nation of Israel, man, forever. And that's the days that we're living in. All right. And Esau happens to be ruling in the last days. Okay. And who controls the money? Who controls everything you see around the world, man? The biblical Edomite. Okay. Job 9:24 says the earth was given into the hand of the wicked. Second Ezra 6:7. "Then answered I and said, what shall be the parting asunder of the times?" When are we going to understand and figure out, all right, through the spirit and observing the reality, when is this going to be the end of this devil ruling? When is it going to be the end of the rule of wickedness? All right, going all the way back to Adam, man. When is it going to be established righteousness on the earth? Okay. What shall be the parting asunder of the times? Or when shall be the end of the first and the beginning of that followeth? And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau. For Esau is the end of the world, which tells you which ruling nation will be in control, all right, upon the end of the world, upon the return of the Lord. Okay? And it says here the nation of Edom will be the end of the world. Now you have Israelites around the world waking up to the fact that there is so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans around the world waking up to the fact that they're Israelites, man. That's the beginning. That's the manifestation of this scripture of prophecy, man. Second Ezra 6:9. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. That's why we came back to this realization through the Spirit. Okay? Wow, we're Israelites, yes. But we're also playing out Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai's prophecy. Okay? Second Ezra 6. The hand of man is between the heel and the hand. Other question. Ezra's asked thou not. So we are living in the time of the end of this biblical Edomites rule. The biblical Edomites, the so-called white man. Because there's no such thing as white. That was a created term that he put upon himself. Okay? This is the nation of Edom, and we're living in the end of their rulership. All right, let's get this. Why? Because the earth was given to them. You see? The earth was given to the wicked. So that's whose hands the earth is in right now. All right, but the Lord is about to come back and take it right back from him. This is Job. Let me get the precept for it. Job chapter 9, verse 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? This is this biblical Edomite. They are the wicked. They are in control of the earth. They're in all the seas around the world. They have garrisons in tons of countries, man. Hundreds of countries. You see? The earth has been given into his hand by Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. All right. He's also the whipping stick of the Lord to punish us for our iniquity. Okay. This is Malachi. And I don't want to make this too long so you can understand who's in power. Our people need to stop calling this man the so-called white man. All right, this is Malachi chapter 4, verse 1. Bear with me 1 second. I think it's the first chapter. This is Malachi chapter 1, verse 1. The burden of the word of the Lord to Israel by Malachi. I have loved you, saith the Lord. So the Most High, the creator of this reality, loves Yahweh, loves you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans because you're the children of Israel. I have loved you, saith the Lord, yet ye say, wherein hast thou loved us? Was not Esau Jacob's brother? We just read about Jacob and Esau in 2nd Ezra, the 6th chapter. Saith the Lord, yet I love Jacob. So that's who is going to receive that mercy, the elect, the remnant of this nation, the nation of Israel. That is what this reality is culminating into by us rising and coming to the understanding and the knowledge, the history, the wisdom of who we are. All right. While simultaneously, this man is going down. That's 2nd Ezra, the 6th chapter, man. And the Lord is going to show mercy upon Jacob, as the scripture says. Malachi 1 and 3. And I hated Esau and laid his mountains and his heritage waste for the dragons of the wilderness. Whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down. And they shall call them, the people, multiple people, the nation of Edom, the border of wickedness, and the people against whom Yahweh, the Lord, hath indignation, righteous judgment, or righteous anger forever. Okay? So the entities that they're seeing in these chariots, the entities that are in these chariots, the angels, Yahweh Shai, these vehicles, excuse me, these vehicles, they're coming to render the Lord's anger by way of Yahweh Shai, the whole host. That's why they're seeing these chariots, because we're at the end of this man's kingdom and the end of his reality, the end of his heaven. Malachi 1. Actually, let me get this. This is Job. Excuse me. This is Job chapter 20. And 4, knowest thou not this of old? Since man was placed upon the earth. So this is all the way up until today. Man is still on the earth. All the way since man was first put on the earth. That the triumphing of the wicked, we just read that what nation is considered the wicked to the Most High, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, who the world ignorantly calls God and Jesus. We just read to you who that nation he marked as wicked is. Okay? We Malachi briefly told you who the Lord, all right, looks at as the wicked. Job 20 and 5, but this is the time that we're living in. Their triumphing is coming to an end. Job 20 and 5, that the triumphing of the wicked is short and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment. And that's what times we are living in. Job 20 and 6, though his excellency mount up to the heavens and his head reach unto the clouds. All right, this man's military, this man's economic system, this man's ideologies that are pushed around the world, this man's fame, so-called fame, his glory. All right, it mounted up to the heavens, but now we're in the end of it, man. Okay, Job 20 and 7, yet he shall perish forever like his own dung. They which have seen him shall say, where is he? He shall fly away as a dream and shall not be found. Yeah, he shall be chased away as a vision of the night. The eye also which saw him shall see him no more, neither shall his place any more behold him. Why is that? Because the Lord is going to send these missiles. Okay? That's why you're seeing the threatenings of Russia and China with nuclear technology. Because that's in the scriptures, man. Those arrows, those are the arrows spoken of all throughout the scriptures. The glittering swords, the weapons of the Lord's indignation, those missiles, man, to utterly destroy this place. Okay, these other nations are gonna shoot them over here. All right, shoot at Babylon the Great. Let's get that. Let's get a preset. So this man is about to go down, man. You see? And he knows it. That's why Revelation 12:12, he's going to come down with great wrath, knowing that he had but a short time. Jeremiah 50. Jeremiah 50:10. And Chaldea, which will be likened unto modern day America. All right, that's why you have scriptures talking about the Chaldeans. See, the scriptures is written in code, but this is a great kingdom as and even greater in wickedness than the Chaldeans were. You see, uses the same Hamitic magic, witchcraft, Satan worship. This is a culmination of all wicked societies, man. That's why it's called Babylon. It's confusion. You see, there's no judgment here. There's no fear of the Lord here. There's no knowledge of the Most High here, as the scripture says. Jeremiah 50:10, and Chaldea shall be a spoil. All that spoil her shall be satisfied, saith the Lord. Because you were glad, because ye rejoiced, O ye destroyers of mine heritage. So-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans over here destroyed. Who did it? The nation that is in control of this last great kingdom. Okay? The 10 toes. You see? All of this links up in the scriptures as being America, Babylon the Great. This is the last leg of the Roman Empire, the 10 toes, man. Okay? The great whore. You see? Jeremiah 50. All right? The Chaldeans. You see? Jeremiah 50. And ultimately Babylon. Jeremiah 50:10. And Chaldea shall be a spoil. All that spoil her shall be satisfied, saith the Lord. Because you were glad, because you rejoiced, O ye destroyers of mine heritage, his people. You see, because ye are grown fat as the heifer at grass and bellow as bulls. So they became rich. As it tells you in Joel, they sold us for wine. All right, they sold us for all of these things. This is how they received this great kingdom, as they call it, man. You see, the first thing on the stock market in New York were slaves. O destroyers of mine heritage is what the Lord is saying. Through his men, through the text here, and through what's going on in this reality, man, because it's coming to an end. Jeremiah 50:12, your mother shall be sore confounded. It's talking about Britain, because that's the place that birthed this place. You had the pilgrims come over from to Jamestown from England. You see? That's why when the people in England are going to be sore confounded of this place when it's destroyed, man. You see? Jeremiah 50:12, your mother shall be sore confounded. She that bare you shall be ashamed. Behold, the hindermost of the nations shall be a wilderness, a dry land, and a desert. Because of the, why is this? Because of the wrath of the Lord, it shall not be inhabited. So this place is going to be a desert, man. But it shall be wholly desolate. This is the Lord's words and his orchestration that he plans. Everyone that goeth by Babylon shall be astonished and hiss at her plagues. Put yourselves in array against Babylon round about. All ye that bend the bow, shoot at her. What are they going to shoot? These missiles. That's why you're seeing Trump, heighten the strength of his forces. You see? The awareness, creating space stations, because the Lord's going to come fight too in the chariots, which they're seeing. Jeremiah 50, but ultimately this place is going to be destroyed by these missiles. That's why they're being built, because they're part of the prophecy of the scriptures. Jeremiah 50, and they're going to be used by these other nations. Jeremiah 50:14, but put yourselves in array against Babylon, America, round about, all ye that bend the bow, shoot at her. Shoot what? Those missiles. Spare no arrows, for she have sinned against the Lord, and that's the times that we're coming into, man. Okay? Ultimately, it's going to be all hell breaking loose soon, like the scripture says in 2 Ezra 15:16, a time like has never been, the time of Jacob's trouble. This is right around the corner. And then it's all going to culminate into the ending of this society, this kingdom that was ruled by the wicked, by way of these missiles, man. Okay, which are the weapons of the Lord's indignation. Let's get that, and I'm gonna end it off here. This is of mine indignation. There we go. Let's see here. Bear with me 1 second. Let's do this. Yep, it's in the same chapter. Let's go back 50. Let's go down a little bit. Jeremiah 50 and 23. How is the hammer of the whole earth cut asunder and broken? You see? So why has been a breach in this reality by way of Yahweh Shemiah Shai? And there's no return. We would have healed Babylon, but she cannot be healed, roughly paraphrasing as the scripture says. Jeremiah 50 and 23. How is the hammer of the whole earth broken? How is the hammer of the whole earth cut asunder and broken? How has Babylon become a desolation among the nations? I have laid a snare for thee, and thou art also taken. So this place, you Edomites are not going to get out of this judgment, man. I have laid a snare for thee, and thou art also taken, O Babylon, America, Babylon the Great. And thou was not aware. Thou art found and also caught, because thou hast striven against the Lord. They push all laws here contrary to righteousness, contrary to the scriptures, while at the same time saying this is a land of the Most High, a land of God. God-fearing country. Blaspheming the Most High, man. So you have striven against the Lord, the Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, the creator of this reality. All right. And the person that created the vehicles that you're seeing around the earth, the so-called UFOs. You see? Jeremiah 50 and 25. Here it is. Yahweh have opened his armory and have brought forth the weapons of his indignation. For this is the work of the Lord of hosts in the land of the Chaldeans. There we go. It links it right back together. All right. To show you that we're living in spiritual Chaldea, spiritual Babylon, because it's just confusion. This is Babylon the Great. All right. Spiritual Egypt. All right. And we are living in the time of the end of it, which means Second Esdras, going back to Second Esdras 6, Esau is the end of the world, man. That's the nation ruling, and that's the nation that the Lord has righteous anger towards in these last days, man. Okay? So Lord willing, that was edifying. I want to end it by giving all praises to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, Wahab Kodash. Double honors to the apostles, a great millstone for teaching and ruling well in the scriptures. And salutations to you, Akim, across the world, pushing his word in truth and in sincerity and with charity. That's going to be the ultimate judgment. Even for the people that take the chip, all of these things, man. Tells you that in Revelations, the 14th chapter. You're going to be destroyed by these missiles, man. All right, so Lord willing, that was edifying. Shalom.